Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Kevan Plays the Mech Game. If you remember last time, we took down Garma. He was betrayed by Char. Char's sneaky like that. In this one, I think we get to take the offensive against Xeon, and maybe if we're lucky, meet Ramba Ral. So, let's get to it.
Hey, Garma, do you read me? Blame this on the misfortune of your birth.
Don't take it personally. Thank your father.
Char, you double-crossed me! I'll ram the Gao into the Trojan horse. I am a son of the Zabi family. I'll go in glory! And long live the Principality of Xeon!
After finally escaping Xeon-controlled territory, we again rendezvoused with Lieutenant Matilda's supply squadron. A state funeral for Garma Zabi was held in the Principality of Xeon, and the proceedings were broadcast to the world. The speech given by Giran Zabi, the Xeon Force's supreme commander, made it clear how threatening the Xeons could be with the Zabi family as dictators.
We have lost a hero to our glorious noble cause, but does this foreshadow our defeat? No, it is a beginning! It has been over 50 years since the elite of Earth, consumed by greed, took control of the Earth Federation. We want our freedom! Never forget how the Federation has trampled us again and again! The Principality of Xeon, we've had an arduous fight to achieve freedom. Our struggle is sacred, our cause divine. My beloved brother Garma Zabi was sacrificed. I ask you why?
Because he was spoiled.
For the moment, the war is at a stalemate. Perhaps many of you have become complacent. Garma has left us so that you would open your eyes to the crisis that threatens us. This is only the beginning of our war. Rise, our people, rise! Take your sorrow and turn it into anger. Xeon thirsts for the strength of its people. Hail Xeon! Hail Xeon! Hail Xeon! Hail Xeon!
Nonsense! He's trying to turn the Zabi family into a world dictatorship.
Dictatorship.
Whoa, so there was a lot of stuff in that.
We've discovered an enemy base up ahead. It's a small-scale frontline station with little strategic value, but it's too late for us to turn around and avoid it now. Fortunately, we haven't been spotted yet. The white base will hold its position here. We'll stage an attack on the enemy with the Gundam, gun cannon, and gun tank. Obliterate the base!
Hey, it's a nice change of pace to be on the offensive.
I'll say we're always on the receiving end of attacks. Since it's a fortress we're up against, the best strategy is to go in with the gun tank first, and we'll give it cover.
You're right. If any enemy mobile suits get involved, I'll have trouble fighting them in the gun tank. How about Amuro and Kai providing backup, Mr. Bright? That okay with you?
Sure, Ryu. It's your call.
Right. Then that's that.
Okay. Well, before we, dive into the episode, let's talk a second about the cutscene we just watched. So, a couple of cool things to maybe note. In the anime, after Garma is killed, the woman he was in love with takes, the remaining Gao and attacks the white base, which is pretty crazy. So I think, actually, she was the son of a Federation leader, and so, they were in love, but their families wouldn't like it, and so it was a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, and he was just like, well, after I beat the white base, we're just gonna get married, and I don't care what anybody says. So I kind of like Garma Zabi there for that. He's the least disagreeable of the Zabi family, in my opinion. Whereas his brother Giran that we saw giving the speech, he's just a jerk. He's literally, his dad calls him Adolf Hitler. So that's crazy. And you notice that in the scene we just watched, it said Hail Xeon instead of Zeke Xeon. So that's interesting. A little bit. Another kind of cool thing is that's the same speech you'll see Shiro Amado watches on the first episode of 8th MS Team. So, just a little fun Gundam fact. Another fun fact about this mission is they said, hey, let's let the gun tank go ahead. Well, actually, the best thing to do is just go in with the Gundam. Is completely ignore what they just said and just do what you would normally do. So, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. So we're pretty much just going to ignore everything and go right for the objectives. So that shouldn't be too hard. Hey, it's the gun tank.
Okay, commence operation.
Gun cannon.
Roger. You got it.
Hey, Gundam.
Gundam, moving ahead.
I guess they don't call it guarding the base for nothing. Amuro, Kai, they're performing a defensive maneuver. I'm taking the gun tank straight in. Cover me. Roger.
Or not. We're not going to cover him. We're just going to go in and do what we have to do. Magella attacks Zaku. So there's some things up here, these red things, these targets that we have to take out. So we're just going to go take them out. I'm sure that Kai and Hayato can get their own thing. Thanks. Those trees just exploded when I walked into them. That's great. Oh, we're way farther ahead than I thought we were. So yeah, we have to take out these guns. That's important. Take out those. Yeah. What he's talking about is those little, like, flying things. I think they're called Wappas or something. There's an episode of the anime where some guys, like, fly around in those and attach bombs to the Gundam. It's like their last mission before they go back to space. So then they, they get really, like, appreciative when, not appreciative, they, like, watch as the crew of the White Base, like, takes off all the bombs. And they're, like, pulling for them, which is kind of weird, but also nice. There we go. Alright, that's the last of those guns. And we heard a radio conversation there just a second where they said Ramba Ral's coming. So, get ready for that. Hey, it's Zaku 1. You're awful.
Be careful not to waste ammunition. You never know when you're gonna need it.
I don't really want to waste my ammo on these things. We've taken out all the targets. We just have to wait a few seconds. And Ramba Ral should show up. Maybe? Maybe we have to take out this other Zaku. Alright, let's do that. Looks like it'll be easy. Look how the trees are exploding. That's hilarious. Oh, missed. Yeah, that's a reference to that, like that I said that episode. Yeah, you can see the little guys flying around. Oh no, it's a Zanzibar! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a shadow. Oh, look, it's so big! Zanzibars are actually cool-looking ships, I'll give them that. Uh-oh. Is that a Zaku?
So, that's the white mobile suit that I've heard so much about?
Oh, that's no Zaku, boy. No Zaku! Ha ha ha. That's one of Ramba Ral's classic lines. So yeah, we just gotta... One of his guys has got a Zaku bazooka. So we're gonna run away, Zaku. Good job, Ramba Ral. Aw, that's so funny. Looks like in the middle of a battle, Ramba Ral forgot to fight.
Not bad, Gundam.
Just pulling out all the Ramba Ral quotes. It's Ramba Ral, the son of Jaburo.
Amen. We're pulling back.
I like the Goof. The Goof's a cool mobile suit.
He ran away. Or maybe he just spared us.
What's the guy in 8th MS Team?
You did great out there,
His Goof
Amuro.
custom is
With
so
you and
awesome.
the Gundam on our side, the Federation can win this war.
And another fun fact about Ramba Ral, he shows up in Gundam Build Fighters. There's a Ramba Ral-like character, so that's pretty cool. Okay. That was actually really quick. Yeah, so we'll save. Saving's good. Okay, I guess we'll just, let's do another one. Sure. Why not, right? I know it's only 10 minutes. Okay. I guess it's gonna take us back to the start screen. For reasons. That's weird. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, let's do one more mission. Because I feel like it. So here we go. So we'll get another cutscene. So I'll be quiet. And, yeah, let's just watch that. See how that goes.
We received word that the White Base would participate in Operation Odessa, the Earth Federation force's great counteroffensive. We changed our original course for Jaburo and instead set out to cross the Pacific, making our way to Europe. Lieutenant Matilda had mentioned earlier that Amuro might be psychic. Amuro's abilities, in fact, continued to grow. The term new type was introduced, a theory of human evolution proposed by Zeon Zum Daikun. But when one person's abilities far surpass those of everyone else, problems will arise. It disrupts the harmony of the group. Amuro was ignoring orders and venturing out in his mobile suit without authorization. His cocky behavior made him very conspicuous. So Mira, you really believe that Amuro's a new type?
Well, I can't come up with any other explanation for the amazing things that he's done since we left Side 7.
You may be right, but there's no proof. Our primary concern right now is how we're going to survive.
They say that new types are the next step in human evolution. If that's what's happening to Amuro, then...
We can't wait for that boy to mature. I'm going to take Amuro off the Gundam and...
Right?
If he feels like we're relying on him, he's going to get a swelled head and eventually do something that'll put us all in danger. Mirai, I want us to agree on this.
Amuro!
So you overheard us.
Amuro!
Let him go. It's just as well, Mirai. Now we don't have to worry about explaining it all to him.
I don't know.
There's another mine like this located roughly 50 kilometers to the north, my lady.
This must be it. I found the Zeon mine that General Revel plans to take on Odessa Day. If I take out this mine with Gundam, then I'll save the Federation from having to mobilize. Let's see what Bright and Mirai do then. I bet they won't mess around with me again.
Oh, Amuro. You're silly.
I have my main weapon, which I took from the White Base, the beam rifle. Okay, I have plenty of energy. The mining base is so huge, and their defensive firepower looks challenging. First, I'll try to target the main facility and any buildings with gun turrets. It's really the mega particle cannons that I have to watch out for, but if I hit my targets, I'm sure the whole base will be paralyzed. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Let's do it. Just like you said, Amuro. So let's, yeah, let's go for it. So here's a bit of a fun fact about, I think that anime cutscene we just watched. The woman next to Bright, Mirai, he eventually marries her. You see her and their children in Zeta Gundam. So, pretty cool. They also show up in Char's Counterattack as well, I think. No, they definitely do. His son is quite an important character in that movie.
I'm gonna show Bright once and for all. I'll prove to him that I'm the best pilot for Gundam.
I mean, you're the best pilot for Gundam. Let's not
Hit those mega particle gun turrets
mince words here. Whether or not this is a good idea is, well, that's a whole different kettle of fish. 2 down. I suspect that getting hit by these things is actually really going to hurt. Thankfully, they apparently can't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh! That Zaku can, though. Ouch, Zaku, that really hurt. There's more up here. Somewhere there's a pilot that's like, "This is a Zaku, boy! This is a Zaku!" No? Okay. I think there's just a couple more of these mega particle cannons, and we have to destroy some buildings. And then we get to say hello to Mikuve. Hate that guy. There we go. I don't want to waste beam ammo on these buildings, especially since this seems to work just fine. If we can actually hit things, that is. Again, the tank controls are showing their worth. Slash. Whoa. Building kind of fell on me a little bit. Target over here? Oh man, there's one more of these things. Oh wow, they got little like doors and everything. Okay, I guess we gotta back away from them some. There you go. I mean, if I was piloting, if I was like manning one of those things, I would just not come back out. Hey, there's another Zaku. Oops. There we go. Okay, just another couple of these buildings. There we go. Oh no, it's time to fight the worst looking mobile armor in all of Gundam. Hello, Adzam. Fun fact about the Adzam, other than it's, you know, stupid looking.
Opportune time for me to show Lady Cecilia the Adzam's true potential.
The Valvaro from Stardust Memory uses many of the same weapons, so that's neat. Including these little, like, electrical things. Come on, target the legs. I don't want to target all the other stupid parts. Uh-oh. Out of beam rifle ammo for a second. There we go. So yeah, just keep backing up, shooting. Take out those things. Those things will electrocute us if we don't destroy them. Okay, let's just run over this bit. More Zakus? Crazy. Alright, so we're gonna destroy this, and that, and then we'll take out some Zakus. As soon as we can get some distance to turn around. We just gotta... Okay, take out that. Take out that guy. It's super easy, apparently. Yeah, that did the trick. Oh, it turns out we did get him.
Looks like the game is over now.
Bye, Makuve. We'll see you later when you get your Gaian.
Oh man, the enemy just keeps sending in newer weapons.
Yep, that's how Gundam works. Cool.
It's tough, but I guess I'm a man after all.
That's a weird thing to say, Amuro. Okay. On that bombshell, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.